I'm Katie.
And I'm Anna.
And we're just the two of us.
Welcome to our podcast.
It is episode 7.
Wow, wee wah.
We're going to talk about one of our favourite things today. And I'm very worried that this episode could last like 3 hours long.
But you should stick around because it's going to be a great episode.
We're going to be talking about musicals. So if you're a musical lover like us, you're definitely going to want to hear this one.
You can enjoy or judge.
I have a fantastic fun fact.
Wow, okay.
Now, it's a little bit of a long one, so bear with me.
Wait, hang on. Let me get comfortable.
And it's sort of like I have an opinion on this fact, and I'm going to argue my opinion.
All right.
The Palais Theatre, which is a theatre in Melbourne, in St Kilda, it seats 3,000 people. It is the biggest theatre in Australia. And it is bigger than all of the theatres in London, in the West End. It's not. But it is. Here's why.
Okay.
The biggest theatre in London is the Royal Albert Hall. It seats 3,900, which arguably isn't that many more. It's only 900 more people, right? But it's a concert hall.
Okay.
That's what it is for. It is for your orchestras, your concerts, your bands. It's never used for a musical. It is used for like Sondheim nights and things like that, you know? Then you've got the Hammersmith Apollo, which seats 3,300. That's only 300 more people, but it is exclusively used, again, for some concerts, but also like awards shows and comedy shows.
Okay.
Like Michael McIntyre always performs at the Hammersmith Apollo. And there used to be like a Christmas spectacular that he used to do that was also always filmed at the Hammersmith Apollo. That's just where it was always filmed. The Royal Festival Hall is specifically for orchestras. That seats 2,900, so it comes close to this as the Palais, but it's not quite. The London Coliseum has 2,300. That's significantly less, and yet it's considered one of the biggest theatres in London. And it's exclusively used for like the ballet and the orchestra. Like it's for the Nutcracker at Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest musical theatre in London is the London Palladium. That is where you would go for musicals. And that only seats just under 2,300 people. 700 less than Palais Theatre in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of shocking to me that we have the biggest theatre here in Melbourne and we don't get many musicals. And the Palais is hardly ever used. We use all the theatres in the city, not the theatre in St Kilda.
Yeah, the Palais doesn't use...
No.
Yeah, there's no musicals.
But it's the biggest theatre in Melbourne. You'd think they would use it for all of their big musicals, and yet they don't. Why?
I wonder why.
St Kilda has a tram. It has parking. Like, why wouldn't you put a musical there?
Maybe it's too expensive. I don't know.
Maybe.
But like these musicals must have like a big
A
budget.
very big budget.
Yeah.
You'd think they would put it in a big theatre, sell more tickets.
Maybe it's shit, as in like there's an aspect to it that is not good for a music theatre show. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I've been to Palais before.
You would have gone past it.
I know where it is. Yeah, I just haven't been in there.
No, I haven't been in there either. The Palais Theatre, 3,000 seats, biggest theatre in Australia. That's a fun fact.
I almost went there on the 1st of March because there was a comedy show scheduled that I was going to go to, but he had to postpone the tour. So he's now coming here in October.
So you'll still get to go there?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just not.
You'll have to tell us what you think about it and if a theatre show could be put on there.
Yes, I will let you know.
Maybe we should put on a theatre show there. A 2-woman show.
The ABBA.
Just the two of us live.
The ABBA dreams. No, wait.
There's quite a few shows on at the moment, isn't there, though?
I know that Beauty and the Beast has been on for a long, long time now. You can enter the lottery for cheaper tickets.
I can't believe it's still on.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't.
It was my first date.
Aww.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I'm not that big of a fan of Beauty and the Beast.
Why not?
Nice,
valid.
The music isn't that great.
It's Alan Menken. Come on.
I know, but it's just like it just is what it is. You know, it's not like an epic vibe.
And that's what you want from a musical, an epic vibe. What is your favorite musical then?
I don't know. I have too many to pick.
But it has to have an epic vibe. If like it's the only way it can become your favorite musical. Yes.
Well, so here's the thing. I've non-stop been listening to Wicked since the movie came out, but I still wouldn't call it my favorite musical.
Yep.
Because for a long time it was a bit meh. Still a good musical.
I still think it's a bit meh. Like, Stephen Schwartz is an alright composer, but like...
Terrible voice actor. The Wizard Will See You Now. That was him.
That was him?
That was him.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
And I was waiting for this epic, like, the Wizard will see you now! And instead he went, the Wizard will see you now. How can you fuck up your own writing that badly? He wrote it. Do better,
I didn't
Stephen.
know this. That's so funny. But yeah, we did Pippin 2 years ago with my uni.
Yeah.
That's also Stephen Schwartz. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and Pippin has like very pretty moments in there as well. There's this one song that's about having sex for the first time, literally, and it's one of the prettiest songs in the whole music. It's just so pretty.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the Heights. That's coming to Melbourne.
In the Heights.
I'm excited about that.
To Melbourne. It's
I
so good.
met Lin-Manuel Miranda.
What?
Watching closing night of In the Heights in London.
What? Why haven't you said
I met him. I didn't meet him. I stood 5 feet away from him. But I was very close to him because the stage was on the floor.
That's huge.
And I was in the second row. So I was stood right there and he was right there. And we didn't think he was coming because like the Oscars were on that night or something. Well, no, it was an award show in America. I don't know what it was. Oh, that would have probably been the Oscars. Anyway, they had an award show, and so we thought he wasn't going to be there because Hamilton was a huge success. Yeah. And the movie had just come out on... No, that hadn't happened yet.
I don't know when this was.
I don't remember. This was years ago. I'm talking 2017.
Okay.
And it was closing night of In the Heights in the West End, and I went to see it with a bunch of my classmates because one of our teachers was playing Abuela.
Oh, nice.
So we watched the show, and then he came out at the end and did a speech and said thank you, and we thought he wasn't going to be there, and it was really cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice
so I will definitely see In the Heights if it comes out here because it's got a special.
Maybe Lynn's going to be here.
Maybe he'll be there. It's got a special part of my heart, In the Heights.
Yeah. Such a good musical.
Very good.
I saw it for the first time not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When it came out, or like a year.
The movie's pretty good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. Cats is opening in Sydney in June.
Oh.
I can sense your thrill.
Wow.
I really like Cats.
It's the best
But
musical.
I think I'm biased because I've been in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like I did it as a youth show.
That happens to people who've been in Cats.
That happens to anyone in any musical. I love Joseph. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I don't really know that musical.
But it's a really bad show. Like it's not good. And it came to Melbourne and there was loads of controversy around it. But I really love it. I didn't see it because we were boycotting it, but I would have seen it if there hadn't have been controversy. And I want to go to Sydney to see Cats.
Really?
Yes, I would fly there to go and see it because it makes me cry. Like the music, I would just go to listen to the overture. Like just to listen to the overture live. It just does something.
One of my acting teacher, Derek, he's been in Cats, and he frequently brings it up. And then we keep telling him, you should do the Jellicle Ball dance just to demonstrate, just so we can learn from you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm happy to accept that Cat's plot doesn't make much sense and that it's not...
What plot?
Well, every song is its own story, and it's about Grisabella being chosen to go to heaven.
I would go into this if I didn't have a class that's 3 hours long every Monday. It's Monday, so we could. But we discuss musicals and what type of musicals they are, like book musical, concept musical, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Cats is probably not a book musical, which is a book musical.
No, but it is.
But
it's based on poems that are in a book.
No, a book musical is something that has a plot that you can follow from start to end. Cats doesn't
do that. No,
yeah, so
Cats
is not a book musical, and a lot of people say it's a concept musical because there's a central concept idea that all the songs are about. Kind of. So Cats is not a book musical, but it would.
Oh,
be
okay, no, I didn't really understand what you meant by book musical, but that makes more sense.
That's what a book musical is. It has a plot that you can follow very clearly, like Dear Evan Hansen or Hamilton.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. What are some of your favorite musicals, if not the favorite?
I think my favorite musical is Come From Away.
Oh, really?
Just because it's such a wholesome musical, and it makes me cry every time, because it's like, it's about helping each other out. It's about unconditionally being helpful, and it's just working together as a community. And it's such a, and it's not about like true love or like you fucked me over, I'm gonna fuck you over, and not that kind of stuff. It's just based on true events, and it's how humanity works together as like a big group, and it's just so nice. Makes me cry.
I love Waitress. I think if I was to name one musical, I think I would say Waitress, because it gives me such happy feelings, but also because it's so devastatingly real. Like, and some people are like, oh, it's so cute because they fell in love, but he's had to stay with his wife, and like that's just how things happen sometimes. Like, no, actually the doctor kind of took advantage of her and knew he was married and still went for it, and very much could have been like, no, you have pregnancy hormones, let's not go there. But that character was written to be like, oh, he's fallen in love with her, but I don't think he had.
No, I don't think so.
No. So it's a really interesting like musical to look at and like dive deep into it, because I don't think that he loved her at all, but I love the idea of her accepting that for what it was.
And I don't think she loved him
either.
No.
No, they were finding comfort with each other while they could.
It was a nice, what's the expression, a breath of fresh air.
Yes. And I like a modern musical. Like there are so many modern musicals that completely miss the mark, and this one did really well. And the way they market the show, I don't know, have you been to see it live?
No, not live. I watched like, I don't know if you know this version exists, but there's like a movie version of one of the theater shows.
Yes.
And I watched it on one of the flights.
Oh, cool.
During Christmas.
So, well, it's a movie too as well. But what I loved about Waitress is the whole experience of seeing the show. The theater is pumped with the smell of pie.
Oh, really?
So, and you can buy little pies.
Oh my God.
As well as ice cream and your standard food that you get at a
That's
theater,
so
but you
good.
can buy little pies, and it stinks of delicious pie.
That's so good.
And it's just such an experience. And then when you go, and it's got this like kind of sad but very happy ending in the end, and like the really sad song that the old man sings, take it from an old man, and then he passes and leaves her, and it's just it sends me every time. It's so good, and I would listen to that soundtrack over and over and over again. And I do. Not as much as Wicked right now, but that's a hyperfixation thing that we don't need to go into.
There are some musicals that are close to my heart only because I saw them at the West End. I saw Billy Elliot there. We bawled our eyes out. Like, it was just so beautiful.
That is one of those shows I've seen a few times. Oh, and randomly 42nd Street. When 42nd Street was on in London, I was going through a bit of a rough patch, and you could apply for £20 tickets, front row seats. And I must have seen that show more than 10 times.
Wow.
Because every week I'd be like, you know what I'm in the mood for? 42nd Street. I lived for it. I absolutely loved it because it was just this fun, upbeat, tapping show. People were tapping and dancing, and I was like, this is exactly what a musical is. This is exactly what a musical should be. Big, flashy ensemble numbers, props and singing and dancing and love.
I really need to see it. I haven't seen it.
It's a really good one. Really good one. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's definitely a soft spot.
Wicked I've seen. Such great performance, and the set and everything. It was so good. The Lion King is, I think, my favorite one that I saw there. It's just the whole theater, the set, the cast, the costumes. They're so creative.
When Lion King came to Australia, it ran for 10 years.
Wow.
So like that's how successful it was. And it's been on in the West End for a very long time as well. And the costumes, fabulous. And the way they bring the birds out on the strings.
My favorite costume was one of like a big cat. It was like a jaguar or something like that. And the back legs were the person's legs, and the front legs were sticks. And then the head was attached to the cat's head, so when he moved his head, the cat's head moved. And I was like, that's so fucking
They were so
smart.
clever. Every single thing was so clever. And Circle of Life right at the start, when the animals all converge down like the aisles of the theatre, it's just this stunning, like,
so
you
magical.
just sit there like gobsmacked, jawed to the floor. Like, it's just such a spectacle. And it's a beautiful story, which helps.
and Book of Mormon.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was
I was
so
listening to
good.
Book of Mormon the other day, and I was like filming myself sing some of the lyrics and sending it to our group chat because I was like, this is so unhinged and taken out of context. So incorrect,
Yeah.
like so non-PC, like so really, really bad. I remember when I went to see it the first time, my mum took me. It was me and my friend and our mums, and we were sat there like, oh God, this is going to be really bad. I saw it again years later, and the people next to us left at intermission.
Oh no.
They didn't come back.
Oh no.
It's like, why would you go and see this show if you didn't know what it was about?
I didn't know what it was about.
No, but you didn't know it was written by the makers of South Park?
No.
Oh, wow, you really went in blind.
Yeah, I did. I went with my uncle and his wife, and I think they knew kind of what it was about.
Yeah.
And we went to London for a week just to watch musicals. So Book of Mormon was one of these.
Yeah.
And we went in. I think he knew what it was about, and I really enjoyed it. I was raised in a Catholic family.
Yeah.
So it was just so hilarious.
It's so
seeing
funny.
the parody.
Spooky Mormon Hell Dream. It's so good. So good.
Hasta diga Eva White.
Yeah. It's so unhinged. And you have to be able to laugh at it. Some people be like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's offensive. Like, we shouldn't be allowing people to make jokes like this. And I do get it. But at the same time, I kind of really appreciate that they took the plunge and it's still running.
It's
It's
so
not
good.
getting that bad press.
Yeah.
Like, it's still running.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I've had a few friends in that show
Really?
as well. Yeah.
I really would love to be in that show. It's like there's one or two female characters in there.
But even then, they're black.
Yeah.
The only females in that show, the only women in that show are women of color.
Yeah.
We would never be able to be in that show. That does break my heart.
Yeah.
That brings me to musicals that we have been in.
Gender bend it. Gender bend the whole thing.
Yeah, then we could be the boys.
Oh yeah. Like Newsies.
Turn it off like a light switch. That's such a good song.
Have they not done gender bending with Newsies? I feel like I've seen a version of,
Maybe.
not a whole.
Newsies is another great show. I like that
I
show.
would love to be in Newsies.
It never gets put on anymore because they can't find the dancers for it, which is a shame.
Yeah. Musicals we've been in. I haven't been in many, so I'll start. The first musical I've been in was a youth theatre production.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Legally Blonde.
I saw that.
Yeah, you saw that. Yeah. I think you've seen all the musicals I've been in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started being in musicals
In Australia.
Yeah. And the second one was Pippin. And then You're in Town.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be The Mystery of Edwin Drood this year.
So exciting.
It is.
I can't wait to see that.
Good.
I love Mystery of Edwin Drood.
It's going to be so good.
I've done so many musicals. I was just trying to think while you were speaking, and I was like, oh my God. So I've done Les Mis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Shocking. Never do that show. No, that should be written off the face of the earth. There's a whole song about Turkish Delight. It just does not need to exist.
Oh, it's not even that good.
Turkish Delight. Turkish Delight. Delicious. That's
Oh,
literally
no.
how it goes. It's
Oh,
shocking.
no.
Oh my God, I can't even think straight.
You've been in Into the Woods.
I've done Into the Woods, Cats, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat,
Grease.
I've done Grease twice. I've done Hairspray,
And
West Side Story,
525,600.
Rent.
There we go.
No, I haven't been in Rent.
Oh, okay.
We did a concert that featured Rent,
Nice.
but I have sung that song. And I haven't done We Will Rock You, but I've sung Somebody to Love, the We Will Rock You musical version,
Yeah.
at a concert as well. I went back for West Side Story. I think that was it. There might be more.
You've been in the ones that you've been in here.
Well, yes. And then I came to Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in... No, never mind.
Okay.
I can't think what it was called.
The ABBA Dreams.
The ABBA Dreams. And then here I've been in Chicago and Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Good shows.
Yeah.
I would like to do another show, but they take up a lot of time.
Yeah. I almost went to audition for First Date. Someone was putting it on. I have no idea who. I don't anymore. But yeah, I am super busy as I am right now, and they're only doing 4 shows, and it's also far away. And I was like, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
It would have been really fun because it's a small cast.
Yeah.
And First Date, I know one song from First Date, but I really like that song, so I was like, it's a shame I couldn't go. But
Oliver. I did Oliver when I was at school.
were you Oliver?
No.
Oh.
I was just part of Fagan's gang. The Gang of Boys. I was part of that.
Mm.
But I did Grease twice, once as Sandy and once as ensemble, and I much preferred the ensemble experience.
Huh.
Mostly because when I played Sandy, I got groomed by a teenager.
Nice. The
crickets are back.
Yeah, the beauty of music theatre.
Oh yeah.
And the industry.
Oh yes.
Would you like to have some quizzes?
No.
Oh.
I have more topics.
Okay. I just looked at
I
the
knew
time
this was going to be a long
stuff.
episode. I'll cut out all the fluff.
Okay.
What's your dream musical that you could be in? If you could pick one, it doesn't matter if it's a role that you could have or couldn't possibly have. Actually, give me one musical you'd love to be in that's a role that you could potentially play, and one musical that you'd love to be in that you couldn't possibly play.
Okay, these are very hard questions. Do you have an answer?
I have some answers. I would love to be Jenna in Waitress.
Of course.
I would love to be ensemble in Something Rotten. Oh, how I would kill to be in Something Rotten.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God, I would love to be in Something Rotten. And then a musical that I would never, ever possibly play. I'd love to play Hamilton.
Yeah.
I want to play Hamilton. He's the villain, and I want to make him the villain.
Oh, okay.
I want to play him as a villain.
You should direct Hamilton then. Because I'm not sure if a director would let you.
What?
Scrap.
Pat does a really good Lin-Manuel Miranda impression.
Oh, really?
Wait, I'll see if I can get him. Pat! Can you do your Lin-Manuel Miranda impression for Anna?
Oh, what?
Okay.
So tell me, are there any roles that you would love to play?
I would love to play Alphaba.
Mm.
Or Glinda, for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would enjoy both. Maybe I would enjoy Glinda a little more, because she's goofy.
She is goofy.
She's very goofy.
I do like that.
Vocally, I would enjoy Alphaba more, I think.
Did you see Wicked when it was in Melbourne? No. Oh, the girl they had playing Glinda was so, kooky and funny. It was, me and Pat were crying with laughter because she was just so awkward. It was so funny.
Yeah, I think I would say Glinda. And a role I could never play. Probably something like Newsies or Something Rotten.
Yeah.
Or The Book of Mormon. There we go.
Yeah.
I think I would love to play, what's his name? The main character in Newsies. Santa Fe.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on jukebox musicals / concert musicals?
Don't like them.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't like the concept. I haven't seen much, but I don't like the concept of putting songs together just
for the sake of putting them on a stage.
Yes, and
like
then
We
just
Will Rock You,
creating a story.
like American Idiot, I was about to say the Green Day musical. That's American Idiot.
Yes. I am a huge fan of Green Day. I like the music.
Yeah.
But the thing I don't like about musicals like that is that it's if you want to make a musical, write your own music to it and create your original stuff.
I love musical theatre. I love musical theatre performers, but a musical theatre singer singing rock or punk music doesn't hit.
No.
It's not good.
We're not trained for that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And as well, I don't mind Mamma Mia. I think Mamma Mia, they did a really good job because the songs mostly make sense with the plot.
I'm not a fan of Mamma Mia, no.
But I feel a lot of them, the songs are just thrown in willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Concert musicals, I can't fucking stand them. I can't stand when they do concert versions of musicals, and I can't stand concert musicals.
I see why they do concert versions of musicals, because you don't want to do the whole musical, but you want to perform songs. I would love to do that. I would love to be part of a concert musical.
Yeah.
It's not
I'd rather just do the musical though. Because the whole point of the songs is that you're acting through them, so you might as well be in character.
But also, for these concerts, sometimes it's not... Are you talking about just one musical? Because sometimes they put on songs that are from different...
No. It's when they do Sondheim nights, I think that's fine, because you're celebrating that writer.
Yeah.
But Les Mis in concert, everyone comes on stage with the orchestra behind them. They're still in costume.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they just stand there and sing it. I just think
No,
it's
I
so
don't like
disjointed.
that,
Yeah,
no.
it doesn't make sense. And then concert musicals like Six.
Yeah, I haven't seen Six, but
I do not enjoy Six.
what do they do on stage? Do they just
They sing.
and dance?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then
That's it.
are there like dialogues?
Bits.
Okay. Well, yeah, no.
It's not like a musical with a plot and additional characters. It's just those 6 women. It's weird. I've never liked it. And I've always found the music really awkward, and also like because it's always been done in London, they've always got the really strong London accents, and I just find it really cringe.
Yeah.
It's very cringe.
I guess that's fair. I haven't
But
seen
like
Six.
strong confident women like pop off, but I don't particularly enjoy the musical.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so
I would have
wouldn't be
loved to
able
love it.
I wouldn't be able to say what I think of it.
Yeah, maybe we should do trivia now. We've been yapping for a while.
Is that okay?
Yes.
We can do trivia now?
Yes.
Okay. Our theme, you can choose musicals and some other stuff. Would you like to choose musicals?
Yes, I would like to choose musicals.
Okay. This is not like Australia related, it's just musicals related. 'Cause
Slay.
This would have been very hard if it would just be
Australian musical related.
Yeah, no. Which actress originated the role of Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady on Broadway?
Oh my fucking god. Am I meant to know that? Julie Andrews.
Yes.
Slay!
She knew it. She starred in the role in 1956 before becoming a Hollywood icon.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I knew it like at the back of my mind.
Yeah, that's where I got that from.
Because my Spotify, like when you listen to
It says
the
Julie Andrews. That's
original-
exactly what I was thinking of.
yeah.
I was like, oh, whose name is on the album?
Yeah. Which musical won the first ever Tony Award for Best Musical in 1949?
Oklahoma.
No. You have 2 more guesses.
1949, so it's a legit musical.
Yes. I should know who it is by, but I do not.
I don't know.
Kiss Me Kate.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
I could have guessed that.
Yeah. The Tony Awards recognized it as the best musical of the year.
Wow. It is a good musical.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. Wait, it's Too Darn Hot is in there, yes? It's too darn hot. Ba-da, ba-da. Yeah, I know that song.
I saw Kiss Me Kate a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who did it?
in London.
Ah. What a conversation. Okay. Third question.
Yes.
You are 1 out of 2, which is pretty good.
I'm pretty good.
Okay. What is considered the longest running Broadway show?
Oh, Broadway. I know the longest running West End show is The Mousetrap.
What is that?
It's a murder mystery play.
Nice.
It's very good.
Is it a musical?
No, it's a play.
But this is musical.
On Broadway, so completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it was.
Is it still running?
Yes.
I'm going to guess Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Broadway is very freaky like that.
It opened in 1988 and continues its historic run.
1988. Oh, that's a long time.
That is crazy. Okay. You are 2 out of 3, which is, again, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay. I think, I don't know, to me this was the hardest question out of the 4. Which musical has a record-breaking 12 Tony Awards, the most of any show?
Hamilton. Is it
No.
Hamilton? No.
No, you would think, but this is much older.
Oh, an old musical.
I don't know how old it is, but it's much older than Hamilton.
Are we talking like legit or are we talking post legit? 1965.
I would say legit.
Oh, is it Oklahoma?
No.
No. I love Oklahoma. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
No.
I don't even know if that's a legit musical.
Okay, so this musical, I'll help you a little,
Yeah.
is based on a film from 1967 of the same name.
I know my guess, but it's wrong.
What is it?
Kinky Boots.
No. Okay,
Tell
I'll
me.
tell you. The producers.
Ah, I've never seen that.
The musical was in 2001, but the original thing is
content.
1967.
Wow. And so did the 1967 one win all the awards?
No, because that's just the film.
Oh, so the actual the musical one. Wow, that's so cool.
There you go. So 2 out of 4. Sorry, 2 out of 4. That's 50%.
That's not bad.
It's almost a pass.
This used to be my special interest, but it is not anymore.
And these were hard questions as well.
We have a couple of questions. Actually, we have one question. Because one of the questions was, what's a role you'd love to play but could never play, from someone under the username of Bambi. But we sort of covered that already.
Yes.
And the other question was from Sam. What's your least favourite musical and why?
Oh.
I don't know if I have a least.
6, you just said.
Yeah, but it's not my least. Oh, maybe it is. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have a least. There's a few musicals I dislike.
Oh, I just remembered. I would love to play Jesus Christ in Jesus Christ Superstar.
I hate that musical. Let's put that on my list.
I love that musical.
I have really bad memories of that musical because I went to see a production of it so many years ago, me and my mum, and we had these old people sitting in front of us, not to be ageist.
But Asian people.
But they had catheters and they stank of piss.
Jesus.
For the whole show. We were gagging throughout the performance. No. And that's my only memory of Jesus Christ Superstar is gagging.
You should rewatch it. I think that also is coming to Melbourne.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll go see it because Pat loves that musical.
Yeah, it's so good. I love it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I would love to play.
Other musicals I dislike. I'm going to say a controversial one. I do not like Dear Evan Hansen.
That's fair.
As a musical.
It's bland.
I like the music. Love the soundtrack. The recording is fabulous. The music is so beautifully written, but that's a classic Pasek and Paul. I really enjoy the Dear Evan Hansen music, but the musical itself, I really disagree with the plot, and I really don't like how it all turns out and how he has no consequences. And
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. A lot of opinions on that.
Maybe we'll have a Dear Evan Hansen episode. Yeah.
Well, the set also annoyed me because they could have done so much and they did so little.
Yeah, they didn't do
It was a cool concept, don't get me wrong. Having all the screens and it being all social media based, and it was necessary and it worked. But I feel like it could have been a feature more than the entire concept.
Yeah.
The only set pieces they brought on was a couch and a bed and a desk, I think, at one point.
And a table?
Yeah. Well, the table was for the...
No, like a dining table or something. I don't know. Maybe it was just in the movie.
I don't remember. But yeah, that's my gripe.
I think, and this you're not gonna like, but my least favorite musical is Chicago.
How comes?
I just don't like it. It's just strange.
It is strange. I agree with that. The version we did was specifically very strange. The circus themed one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was fun, but it's not classic Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's because I think as well it's a little bit of a cabaret. It's a little bit the musical especially. The film is very fun, but the musical version is very cabaret style. It's interesting, but that's so fair. You're entitled to having wrong opinions.
Thank you.
As am I. Thank you so much for watching this episode or listening to this episode wherever you were listening from. We really appreciate you. It's been so wonderful seeing this podcast grow as small but mighty as we are. It's been a really fun project as well because it's really nice getting to hang out and just yap.
Yeah, thank you for joining us and sticking around.
Yeah, it's been lovely. So make sure you're following us on all of our socials at Just the Two of Us. There's one episode we recorded and I said at Just the Two of Us. So I had to correct it at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, at Just the Two of Oz on all of our socials. And make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, do all the rest of the things. If you're on Spotify, make sure you're following us. Make sure you have those notifications turned on because we're releasing an episode every week. And I'm speaking really, really fast.
You do. Usually.
Oh, well, good. It's not abnormal then. I don't need to see a doctor. See you soon.
Bye.